Rat Face 44. Rat Face 44.
What's going on, guys? It's Ratface44 with another G.I. Joe unboxing and review. This time we have Duke and Cobra Commander retro O-ring figures, and we're going to do a comparison with the actual vintage figures. So let's get this started! Alright guys, here we go. Unfortunately it is not sealed. The tape has been broken. So this was sold to me from my friend Luke, who had problems with, as you may be aware, that people were getting these and the bubbles were melted. And he went ahead and contacted Hasbro, and they replaced them with 2 sets. So we got two more, and he sold me these 2. So the thing is, I have not looked at these right now, so you're gonna get my live reaction to these when I open them up. So let's get these unboxed here. So we'll just pull out one at a time. Card looks a little bent that I can see so far. All right, so here's Cobra Commander, and yeah, look at the bubble here. Melted. Yeah, it looks horrible. Yeah, we're gonna get these out of the bubble for sure. Card back looks really cool. We'll compare it to the 25th anniversary one. I have that too. I actually just remembered. All right, cool. All right, so let's get Duke out here. Awesome. So here's Duke. Get that out. And look at this really cool packaging art. Definitely a box to keep. The artwork is pretty nice. And secret compartment down here with all the extra weapons and accessories, which is going to be pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna do Duke first. He has a nice smiling face. We'll look at the packaging and whatnot. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. Got a nice old school Hasbro logo, and there's the replicated old school art. Got the cross cell with all the figures here. Storm Shadow, cool. Snake Eyes. Yeah, I'm not all in on these ones. I just got these because they were available, and I'm addicted to plastic. All right, so we got Duke out of the package here, out of the melted bubble. Alright, so it has its own little tray. So there's a little plastic prison here. Hopefully Duke is not melted. We'll get his rifle out. This is horrible. Look at that. So he's been in the microwave. There's Duke. There's his helmet. Pretty cool. But first, let's take a look at Cobra Commander's box art. And got the reproduction, of course, graphic. There's a cross cell, same thing. File card, a little blurb. You could pause the screen if you want to read that. Really cool. Again, bubble is melted to hell. Alright, so let's compare the box art with the Walmart exclusive retro line. There's the Hasbro Pulse exclusive O-ring. And here is the 25th anniversary. Obviously, this one is a lot thinner and a lighter blue for the Walmart exclusive retro O-ring. Almost looks like a Super 7 figure. I don't know. We'll take it out of the package. We'll take a look. 25th anniversary is pretty much the same. I think it's the same mold. So here's a Duke packaging. Pretty much the exact same artwork as the Walmart one. A little bit of, this one says Real American Hero. Good on Hasbro doing that. And there's the Walmart one that just says Duke and nothing else. But overall, it's pretty much the same card. Same color, same artwork. Alright, so I got Cobra Commander out of the bubble, and it's in its own little, of course, little plastic prison here. Take out the accessories out of the bottom here. So let's take a look at the accessories. They all came in these They all came in these tissue paper. And it comes with a G.I. Joe stand. It says G.I. Joe on it. That's pretty awesome. Jetpack. Jet jump pack. Sweet. Alright, cool. Look, there's like an American flag in there. That is pretty neat. There's a jet jump pack here. It's hollow. A little disappointing that it's hollow. Cutting costs. You could put I'm guessing you put a little bit of blast effects in there. That'd be pretty cool if it came with blast effects. I think it does. I don't know. This is the first time I'm ever opening this up. So let's open up this little package here. Silver binoculars. Has a Cobra symbol. It's like Duke's, but Cobra gray and a Cobra symbol. We'll take a look at that after here. And pistols and stuff. Another pistol. Little communicator. Put this stuff here for Cobra Commander. Okay, so let's look at all the accessories here. There is a bazooka, rocket launcher, or whatever you want to call it. It's reminiscent of the vintage one. I have one to compare it to. I'll have it out in a second. There's Duke's backpack. I have the vintage Duke's backpack too. Plastic feels really cheapy compared to the vintage. And we got this harness here. I don't think I haven't watched a review on these figures. I'm not sure what this is. Please make a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what this is, or I'll find out later on the internet. So there's Duke's rifle here, gun. Let me know what this is modeled after. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Really similar to the vintage one. And here's Duke's binoculars. Pretty cool. There's the staff for the flag. At least I could put that in on camera here. If it, there it is. Awesome. And you can put it right on the stand here. The stand has a hole, so you can put the flag, pull in the stand. Kind of neat. Should I put it behind him or beside him? Let me know how should I display Duke. So let's look at Cobra Commander's weapons here and accessories. There is his blaster, very similar to the vintage. I'll have a comparison after. A couple of little laser blasters, all in gray plastic. Here's another little blaster. This one looks like kind of cartoony blaster. Pretty cool. And there's the binoculars with the Cobra symbol on it. Very cool. And there's a this looks like some sort of timer. So he presses the button to end the world. There's a little communicator here. And it also has like a little print on it. Like a bunch of numbers. Can't really see it myself. It's blue. Nice little detail. And then we got his staff. His Cobra staff. That's neat. Pretty cool. Nice Cobra head. Kind of, you can feel the scales on the staff. And you got the figure stand. I wonder what date is on the back. I wonder if you guys can see that. I can't see the date. But definitely it looks different. It looks similar, but it's very different from the vintage ones here. So here's a comparison of the rocket launcher / bazooka gray one from the accessory pack from the 80s. And you can see that they're pretty similar, but there are differences, like the little viewfinder scope thing, whatever, it's on top of the gray one. Obviously they opted out on the O-ring version. And over here is the jet jump pack. There's the vintage one with the Canadian stickers. Very similar. Missing a sticker, of course, you can see down at the bottom there. and this one doesn't. And there is the Snow Jobs weapon below. That's the vintage. And the top one is the retro collection that came with, obviously, Duke. And here's a close-up of Duke's backpack. Vintage one is definitely a lighter beige type color. And the O-ring version is kind of a dull beige, not as shiny. Plastic is definitely different. So let's get hands-on with Duke here. O-ring, it looks pretty good, nice and tight. Joints a little loose. Plastic feels not vintage. Ooh, tight knee. You see the face on him here, smiling. Blonde hair. You got a nice little red deco on his shoulders here. Silver pilot wings, I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Got a nice silver, or no, a little gold belt buckle here. Got the grenades are in brown. He has tiny little gold print here on the kind of ammo belt thing around his chest. A black gun on his side here, on his thigh. Boot knife on his boot. Brown boots, green pants. It's very bright. So let's look at Cobra Commander's figure right now. He also comes with a laser blaster. Not sure where this is from. Probably cartoon, most likely. Cobra Commander's out of the plastic prison bubble. And he looks pretty nice. Very blue. Super blue. Joints are nice and tight. Definitely a little rubbery than the vintage plastic, which is not bad. You know, at least the thumbs won't break. That's definitely a problem with older plastic. And, you know, the real test of time is this: how is this going to hold up after 40 years? That's the real question. O-ring's tight. Very nice deco. Like the Cobra symbol is very tight print. I like the little detail on his collar here. We got the white stripe on the top of his head, just like the cartoon. It's pretty cool. We got the digital print, so you can't mix this up. Digital date. Definitely, it does not look. You won't be able to mix this up with a vintage one, that's for sure. Very, very cool. Nice white belt that goes across, but not from behind. It just kind of stops here. Not sure what that is, but it's white. Let me know in the comment section. Oh, belt buckle looks pretty dope though. Red and black with silver highlights. Really nice little details they put into this figure. I am pleasantly surprised of this figure. Cobra Commander is probably my favorite. Okay, so let's gear up the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Duke O-ring so we can do the comparison. Right, the backpack fits on pretty easily. Duke's rifle here. This is not the one, the original one that came with the vintage Duke. This is the one that came with Snow Job. So it's kind of cool that they're putting all these accessories to justify the price. Very snug. Kind of cool. And you gotta put his binoculars. I probably should have put it on before I put his helmet on, but whatever. It's forgiving plastic, right? Check that out. Really cool. So I was looking at this silver kind of, I don't know, body strap thing. I'm not even sure what it's called, but as you can see in the Walmart exclusive retro here, you can see it's in brown and this one's in silver. Just noticed that. Interesting. But not really. just something to note. So there's a lot of kind of useless accessories here. I'm just going to be putting them in baggies and forgetting about them. So here's Duke's rifle, machine gun. Let me know what it's called in the comment section below. You know, it's really kind of tricky to get this in. I'm not worried about breaking any thumbs. This is nice and tight. There you go. He's all geared up as much as I want it to be. I want it to look like my vintage one. So let's compare the vintage with the Hasbro Pulse exclusive O-ring Duke. So as you can see, obviously the color is way brighter. You know, just full disclosure, I had to replace my vintage Duke with Steelers waist piece or Zap's waist piece. I'm not really too sure which one is which. They're pretty much, I think they're the same. Let me know in the comment section down below. Just because it was broken, it fell off my shelf, and I was very sad. Duke definitely has more teeth. So I zoomed in here a bit just to free up some hands here so I can get these guys together so we can take a closer look. So obviously you can see the new Duke here has a very smiley face, like more teeth, as opposed to the vintage one. He's a little bit less happy than the other Duke. So what I've noticed on the vintage one, he has kind of like a double collar. The green collar here. This is more reminiscent of the cartoon for sure. Definitely cartoon inspired. But you can see the difference in the pants. Here on the vintage one, there is a gun on his side, on his hip there, or sorry, on his thigh, and also there. He has a nice painted detail in the strap, and there's no painted detail there. Same with the boots. There's a boot knife. They both have the sleeves up a little bit. My vintage one does not have red shoulder detail. Let's look at the vintage gun that Duke has. So let's compare it to the modern re-release of Duke's gun. It's starting to look very, very similar. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus here. Very, very close. Wow. I think it's almost exactly the same. A little bit, obviously a little different color, but very, very similar. Same card, same artwork, exactly the same size, exact same back, maybe just a shade different color. That could be just because of the print run. Alright, so here's my vintage Cobra Commander. Let's put Cobra Commander on his figure stand. So there you have the two Cobra Commanders. So right off the bat, you can tell by the black undershirt collar thing that the vintage one has, as opposed to the light blue with the little silver detail in the collar. White stripe, of course, that one doesn't. I'll just pick it up so we can get really close here. Knife on the side is the same position, and the white belt thing around his waist. Obviously the vintage one is black and this one's white. Cobra symbol is a little bit more centered on the vintage as opposed to the I was going to call this the Hasbro Pulse version O-ring. Both have swivel arms. The rivets are painted blue on the Hasbro Pulse. Alright, so here's the blasters. Oh man, I don't want to get mixed up. That would not be fun. I think, yeah, You tell the difference right off the bat here that, I don't know if you could tell if this shows up on camera, that the vintage one is gray, a little bit darker gray, and the other one's like black. And you could tell the plastic, how it's rubbery. So there you have it, guys. Here's all the figures with their vintage counterparts. So in conclusion, what do you guys think? Well, in my opinion, do I really need these? They're a novelty, kind of like the Super 7. That's how I kind of look at it. If you don't have the vintage ones, I know they're extremely expensive and hard to find, especially the accessories. So if you don't have them, then, you know, good on you. Get them and, you know, have a nice representation of the vintage ones. But, you know, I didn't really need them, but I was thinking of making this video for you guys, and I like the jet jump pack. That's a cool thing to have. And let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And thank you very much for everybody who has subscribed to me lately. I greatly appreciate it. It's really overwhelming. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And Yojo and Cobra!